I have this cutie in the studio. What's your name?
Henry Green Mario.
And how old are you?
5.
Okay, so this little guy is my youngest guy. So I just came back from Kidvention, as I told many of you, and I'm totally inspired, and I got a chance to teach alongside my good friends Susie and Lenore, and of course Marcella, who was my first teacher. And I taught a full dragon mask, which I'll teach in a different tutorial, but this is a sped up version when you get little guys. So I'm going to show you guys a fast, simple dragon eye using the O stencil. This is the horn O stencil, and I love this stencil. It really speeds up a lot of design, so make sure that you get one, and of course you can get them at Silly Farm. So as always, thanks for joining me. In 2020 I am committed to making more tutorials, more videos, bringing you more help to help you build your business and make this year your best year. All right guys, you ready to get started?
Yes.
Yes? Give me a high five. Give me a low five. In the middle. I'm gonna get you. All right, let's get started. Okay. So I'm going to start off by using the Bad Hero Easy Stroke design by my friend Susie Amaro. We're going to trace the eye first. So load it up with black on the edge. Now close your eyes. So I'm just going to do one side. So close it really soft. Don't squeeze. Relax, relax. Good job. So you're going to come a little bit out, swing it around, trace over their eyebrow, and then close it. Close your eye. And then you can use the edge to kind of fill it in. Okay, just like that. Okay. So this is one of my favorite new rainbow cakes. It is called Wildflower, designed by Vanessa Mendoza. And I love it because it has this combination of yellows, blues, and then there's a dark blue and a purple in there. So it can be great for girls, boys, looks good for pretty much any design. And since it has this combination of color, it doesn't push towards being either too girly or too strong. So I'm just going to spray my cake. And then take my sponge and load it up. And I'm using a petal sponge because the petal sponges are a little bit smaller, so they don't cover as big or wide of an area. So they're good for little faces.
Yeah.
So now I'm going to do the shape similar to a butterfly wing. So close your eye one more time. And they don't have to close their eye for that, but I prefer it just as so I can work a little faster without him wiggling. So the yellow will be closest, and then I'm just going to use that little point, press, and come back around. So you see, you're going to get this nice kind of shiny, shimmery wing. And so the cool thing about this shape and this design is that it allows a lot of room, not necessarily for error, but it doesn't have to be as perfect as a butterfly wing. Okay, so close your eye. The first thing I'm going to do is just create really soft, don't squeeze. The first thing I'm going to do is just outline that eye and then come back around to make it a little bit bigger. And then I create kind of like that extended eye. Then close your eye. I'm just going to make kind of like a little triangle, leaving a little bit of that blue exposed. That way you can kind of see inside of the eye. I'm going to go back to my easy stroke, this blue one, and I'm just going to make kind of like a jagged edge. Remember that group, guys? I just want to be married. I used to love jagged edge. Okay, so I just am using a romantic rose brush. So it's a small angle brush designed by my great friend Cameron. And it's such a fabulous brush for, besides just roses and butterflies, it's really good for just outlining and creating these shapes. So I'm just going to start off on a straight line right here. And then I'm just going to go press and just carry this around. See how I say it's not perfect? It's just kind of giving it that glowing edge. So then from the corner of the eye, switch directions. I'll bring some a little higher, make some of these hooks a little bit deeper. You can elongate them if you want to. And then I'll just kind of use the tip and drag some of those in. See? So it's kind of like that shape. It's easy peasy, right? What do you think? Next, since the eye is dry, I'm going to take a little bit of that yellow from the cake because it's like this nice, super bright yellow. It is the Fab Lemon yellow, and just in case anybody wants to know. And Then I'm just gonna make a little teardrop right inside of the eye to make that stand out. This is why I love this stencil so much. You can use it with star blends or you can use it with your white paint. So I picked up a sponge, pick up some white paint just like this. Load your sponge, it's nice and creamy, the Fab White. And then this particular stencil has so many different size horns, so you don't have to use all of them. You can just kind of like place it where you want to, if you want a bigger one right inside of there. And I'll lay the first one. So you see how fast and simple that is? And then inside of these, I'm just gonna randomly add some horns. So they change direction as I head to the bottom of this mask. And you can place them pretty much anywhere that you want. Okay, so now I have this beautiful purple glitter. It's a nice deep purple glitter. Then I'm gonna take a little bit of the Fab Purple Rain and I'm gonna use it on a sponge. So I took this little BAM stencil, this is a nice small one, and turn this way. And then right up here, I'm just going to rub in some of this stencil. But before I move the stencil, I'm just gonna tap in some of that purple glitter. So you see how that purple glitter shines on that mask? And we have a little bit of room right there where I'm gonna do the same exact thing. So you see how awesome that is? Last but not least, I'm picking up some black paint and the Luxe No. 3 brush. Love this brush, great for doing fast outlining because the bristles are really nice and hold themselves together. So go underneath these horns and you could kind of like extend them out if you want to. This part is completely optional. And then like I said, I'm giving it a jagged outline. You could extend some, kind of wiggle the shape, make the edge a little bit more jagged. So then I'll just finish this off, pressing, and then I'm gonna just extend this right around. So now you can kind of see how this dragon eye is all coming together. All right, so this, guys, is a super simple one-eyed dragon. So when you're in a rush or you're just looking for something cool that's impressive that you can add some glitter on, that takes you under 5 minutes, this is a fun option. And again, it's a great design because it doesn't require that everything is perfect. Now sometimes when we paint like a Spider-Man or we paint a Batman, we really want the shape to be exact and you want every curve to be right or the webbing to be perfect. And this design gives you a little bit more flexibility. So I hope you like it. I hope you love this Vanessa Mendoza wildflower cake. My little one, he's a little tired after school and he's also in trouble, huh? Yeah, so this is what he had to do model for me. So guys, as always, thanks for joining me. Stay tuned. There is so much more on the way this year at Silly Farm, at Faba TV. Register for Fabig. We have so much going on. And I want you to look at the camera and say bye.
Bye.
Smile. All right, guys, say bye.
Bye.
Peace.